Hey guys, so I'm Jason.
I'm Keely.
Thanks, Chad. And so has this just been fantastic? In the last 2 days here, we've been listening to the chats, we've been listening to Chad, and just so much action taking. And that's what it's about, right? Inaction beats action every single time. And that's a lot of what kept us at bay for a while, was just that step of just taking action. And so little about us, we have a little over 850 units, 75 million assets under management. We have 3 deals closing in June, a 20, a 36, and an 81 unit. We're selling. One of the projects that we're partners on, 100 and 150, is selling in July. But it all started back in 2016 when we transitioned and just made the decision that we were going all into multifamily. But it wasn't just cut and dry. Here we go. There was a lot of steps for us to get there.
It was a hard decision. There were some tears. There was some needed change needed to happen. So we started in flipping. We started in wholesaling. I was pregnant. We had our construction company. We had so many things going on, so many balls in the air. Of course, you want to hold on to that family piece. So one ball, which is the family, is in one hand, and the other balls are being juggled between Jason and I with the other hand. So we're flipping, we're wholesaling, and then we start getting into these smaller multifamilies. We had a couple in Alabama, we had a couple up in Indiana. So we had that. And that was something I brought to the table. I'm the more risk adverse of Jason and I, but I brought that to the table. It was brought to me by another investor friend, seemed like a really good deal. I jumped into it. I was like, Jason, this actually really works. And we dove in. So we could have scaled that while having all these other businesses. But of course, Jason had this amazing idea. If we could do 2 units, if we could do 4 units, why not 30? Why not 40? Why not 50? Why not 100? I remember how excited he was when he was telling me about this. And I was like, no, absolutely not. We know I'm pregnant. We have all these houses that we have to take care of. We all the things, all the excuses. But over the next couple of days, we got to talking, and I finally saw that multifamily was the next step up. But I still wasn't completely sure. And I know a lot of you are at that point where you're not completely sure, or you have family members or spouses that might not be completely sure about these steps that you're going to take. Maybe they're afraid of the numbers. Maybe they're afraid of the magnanimity of it. Is that even a word?
I'm going to take it.
I'm going to take it too. So whatever it is, whatever is stopping you, the thing is the education, especially the education that Chad is laying down right now. This is the thing that is going to take you to the next level. As I started educating myself, as Jason started educating himself, and as we started looking into deals, started underwriting, started looking at markets, started really honing in on what we wanted to do and where we wanted to do it, that's when the limiting beliefs started to kind of chip away in my head, because it was all in my head. Because for us, multifamily was that next level. So we ended up stepping out of our flipping and wholesaling businesses and really focusing in on large multifamily. But I had to take care of that piece in my head, that limiting belief that we couldn't do it, because we could, and we have, and we're going to continue to grow.
So many times in life, we have all these plates, right? As we continue to grow, right, we start to have more and more plates we're juggling. We feel like we have to juggle all of them at the same time. We have to keep carrying them. The more it comes down, we have to juggle all these things. But ultimately, we don't. It's just in our mind that we have to. And we thought that we had to continue to carry all these businesses forward, continue to carry all these things. And we were doing good, but we weren't doing great. And why was that? Well, there's just not enough of us. And if I could tell you that you can use multifamily as a vehicle where you can accomplish more with one asset class than you can across everything else you're doing, and get your time back so you can go back there and control your days, set your days, and get back your time, your life, that's what this can and will do for you. So we did sell those 2, those 3, those 4 units, and we went all in, and we went from a 3 unit to a 94 unit from 2016 to 2017. That was our first deal we closed. We took that, we ran with it. it, and we continued to build. We continued to build traction, build team, build brands, build our platform so we can continue to expand and grow into what we built as our business today. And it's been just a learning curve where we've constantly been on a path of growth, trying to find better questions so we can get better answers. And that's why we're putting on this event, right? Because it wasn't the big pieces, right? So we get the big pieces. We need to go out there and buy an apartment building. Yes, we all have that. But it's those little in-between pieces, those little questions that cause the chaos in your mind, that want to tell you to stop or want to tell you this is too much or this is too overwhelming. And we know we had them too. And it took us to find and set the right team, the right people around us to allow us to take that action and move forward. And that's what's great about multifamily. It's a team sport. We can all win together. And that's why we're doing this today. And Chad's going out here giving us great advice, because we all want to see you win. We all want to see us all grow as a community, because with that, we all rise together.